What's up, survivors? Today I got a story for you about my time on the 7 Days to Die server, Rearm City. Oh boy, here we go! So buckle up, cause here we go. Killed. Now, I know some of you right out the gate are saying, okay, how big could the biggest server really be? Well, I saw it hit regularly 20 to 30 people, which, in my opinion, that's pretty populated. It might seem kind of small compared to Rust or DayZ, but people are running into each other regularly because there's just a handful of large cities to go to for the loot and quests. So I didn't capture much of my initial scavenging getting to the mid-tier weapons, but you really didn't miss much, and I'm gonna get you caught up. It wasn't until now that I got into my first bit of combat, and this was partly due to me avoiding some chances that I had before when I was a bit too afraid to risk it with the loot I had on me. These fights didn't go great. I think I was out of ammo, and I guess my crossbow was the best chance. The machete felt like it was doing nothing. He was pretty cool about it though. I didn't get my loot taken from me. He ended up taking me on a trip to go get some free ammo. At this point, I had played the game for like 40 hours and I had only worked my way up to a truck on my personal server. So I'd never even made a gyrocopter or been in one in this game yet. So being here so fast on the PvP server was pretty cool. And it was around that time I realized I was playing with a different caliber of players. These people were speeding to the max level loot and to maxing out their perks. I was outclassed and I had a lot to learn over the month I played in this wipe. One of those lessons was how to make and hide your base properly. I originally had this little hole in the ground out in the middle of the desert. I was so confident in the base, I was leaving messages on my boxes like, if you found this, I'm reporting you. In my mind, there was no way anyone was going to be able to figure out where this was. And if I had played my cards right, that might have been the case. But I learned some tips, things like, don't drive your motorcycle too close to outside of your base, or don't cover up that top hole using topsoil in the desert because it'll show as a green dot on the map while the rest of it looks brown. So as you might have already guessed, I got raided. And it was around this time in the wipe that I came across a player named Soltego in his cabin in the woods. And this place was so impressive to me. I loved the look of it and how he was just giving out his loot for free to the newer players, just the chillness of it all. It was a cool place. I'd never seen such a nice build in the game yet. And while I was exploring around, an idea dawned in my head. What if I made the same thing as this? First of all, no one's gonna raid something that's so nice, just to get loot, especially when it's already outside and organized in some unlocked boxes. But instead of it all just being out in the open, what if I had a hidden bunker underneath the basement? This was my galaxy brain idea. No one would raid the entire cabin down to the foundation to find out that there was a bunker underneath. But because this cabin is up top, no one would ever be suspecting why I'm going in and out of it, making so much noise. And so that's exactly what I did. For the rest of the wipe, I lived out of Stu's cabin in the woods. I built my own little grove and a cheap copy of Soltego's base. So shout out to Soltego, that place really was nice. Mine was fine, but I think people really enjoyed it a lot. And I added some personal touches onto it, like this pool, a fence, some little campfires. Taking a break from my building every once in a while to get some loot or a little bit of PvP. And I think I was getting better at it over time. Practice makes perfect, right? While on this brief intermission, I do want to say if you want to see the entire cabin, I'm not going to do a tour during this video, but I did show it off in plenty of detail during my stream. So check out the 7 Days to Die stream that I did, and you can see some of the live gameplay. It was a good time. So there is an issue with me trying to build this pool using the game's water physics. It wasn't filling in properly. I don't know if it was an issue with the server or the game in general. I don't have enough experience, but I wasn't able to fill up my pool. I tried recruiting the help of other people on the server, which ended up making for a more entertaining time than I expected. Seems the action can find you anywhere on this server. So if you're a fan of PvP, I'm telling you, it's something to try. And with the help of the server admin, the pool was filled in, and we ended up having a pretty fun pool party that night. And one more shout out to Mando here, the server admin. He was really a cool guy. He kept cheaters off the server. He helped with little things like this, which were just awesome. And he would even play on a different account with some of the other people. So yeah, shout out Mando. Keep up the great server admining. All right, moving on.
Yeah, I was like, okay. And so I stopped and let him take a couple shots to see if he was going to keep going. And when he took that third shot, I was like, all right, we're done. So he got the fucking bison right in the fucking, all over his body, because I spray and pray. That's it.
You wrecked him quick.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have...
to watch.
Yeah, I have full everything. There's not one fucking point. I have in any fucking mods, dude. It's so fun. I solo tier 6s with her.
That's sick. Oh, what the hell? He put a... Oh my god.
What'd he do?
Mando's being goofy as hell.
He put it.
From here, I started playing with other people a lot more often.
Okay. I'll just do that then.
That's why I logged out so fast, because I was like, I just did it to 3 or 4 different
I had some fun PvP, but in order to keep the game interesting enough for myself, and the server active in general, I started helping out new players, and getting busy on doing the harder quests with them to level them up faster. Oftentimes, it made enough noise to bring others to the area, and fights would start up after that too. You never know when someone could become your new friend or rival. Sorry about this one, Mike. Oh, Mike.
What? So everybody's just over there right now?
Mike. Not Mike, man.
Hey, what the heck? That's so funny. Oh, I'm just leaving him to die down there. But that is so funny. She was posted up. Where are you going with that Helga?
I see. We are upside down.
What the hell is happening?
You should see this. It looks horrible. We're just like upside down in one spot.
I do see it. I thought I was lagging or something.
Yeah, it's you. It's you.
No.
It's just you. I'm flying perfectly.
That's nuts. Okay, I know I said no tour, but just a quick look at the bunker's entrance and exit. So, I have to take this giant ladder through 4 steel hatches, surrounded by 2 layers of concrete, all the way back up to the top where my cabin is. And when you get up there, all you have to do is just break 2 cobblestone blocks and replace that basement wall. And then no one is ever the wiser. Genius, right? I don't know. You tell me in the comments. There is one infamous raider on the server named Taz who, like the Tasmanian Devil, spends all day digging around in order to find bases. I was visited one day by him, but I'm still pretty unsure if he found the bunker or just the cabin. So if you see this video, Taz, let me know. And if you did know about the bunker, I guess thanks for not ruining my wipe. So, cool. Helping newer and weaker people out, it was a lot of fun too. It was something I really just kind of enjoyed doing in games pretty often, but what was even cooler to see was when we do a really hard quest to level them up and see the teamwork that they would bring just to take down an enemy that really they have no business even fighting yet. I really enjoyed that. That felt more, I don't know, survival-y than a lot of my own personal gameplay. One of the nights, I think on a weekend, we had a ton of PvP fun. It started out in the desert town. I had a group with me and some people showed up, but they dragged it out into the open desert. I think because they had snipers and therefore the advantage on us. Still more for me to learn. Because I got murdered over and over and over.
Dude, where'd you get fucked up at?
Alright. I'm already far out of the PvP zone.
Okay.
Got my stuff.
Hey, can y'all invite me?
Oh,
I can't fire, but
he
I'm
is.
just gonna say, bro. I've been thinking of that strategy for so long. What can I put in my inventory that will stop and make me just do more work?
Forcing their life.
What's going on?
I'm trying to figure out where these guys are.
Yeah, I got 1 or 2 kills. Not the most impressive of kills either, but hey, I got some. Overall though, I would say I had a pretty rough time that night.
I can't believe you tried taking off.
I was saving it, man. Good. Here. I'm just
I'm out. I'm out.
You out?
Ah, well. My gun broke. I don't have repair kits. Well,
Hey, repair kit? I got a whole bunch.
Ah,
I have a
yeah,
whole bunch.
really.
Listen, yo, hey, stop shooting at me.
Yo, I'm back.
So mean. So mean.
Anyone trying to go do some jobs?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. I still need like
This server keeps calling my name.
four more. I started to until Lilith started.
I was on a picnic and things came out of the sky and people started shooting and
It'd be like that sometimes.
Spawn, though? That's kind of annoying. Because when it spawns you out in the open, you can't really do shit. Especially...
So as my time in the wipe really started to mature, 300 days in game, not that I played all 300 days, but around this time I decided to make this huge underground farm. Sadly, my first attempt at building this farm was also the first time I ever made this fatal building mistake. It happened so fast. I was in the zone of placing tiles, all of a sudden, hours of work just gone. I was upset, distraught, but not deterred. I ended up building it. I added 2 layers of bulletproof glass, 2 layers of concrete around it, and someone still decided to raid into that farm to get some corn. Like, okay, sure, however you want to spend your time. With all this attention coming to my cabin in the woods, I started spending a lot of time in the wasteland. This area was a drop-all zone, which meant I would lose everything in my toolbar too. So I would go out there with my backup gear on, and I found this new point of interest called the Hangman's Retreat, and decided I was going to build a cabin out here in the wasteland. I guess I just really have a thing for fixing up stuff in the apocalyptic wastelands. I don't know why, but it became my new goal to fix up this point of interest and have it be this pretty looking area to chill at, that someone would pass it by and be like, what the heck is going on here? So in order to do this, as you can see, I had to do a lot of grinding. Breaking bricks. I mean, I guess I was pretty bored at the time. I should really apply this boredom towards better things, but hey, whatever. Once I get locked into these ideas, I see it through, and well, eventually it started to turn out pretty cool. Some of you out there might be thinking, wow, Stu, what the heck are you doing? That is a lot of building in a server that isn't even permanent. Like, you might think that, but I really don't even compare to so many of the players on this server. Not only are these people great at PvP, but the builders on this server are crazy too. I mean, the things I see, like, in the 7 Days to Die subreddit, as being these big impressive bases or horde traps or whatever, I find them regularly on this server. People who are building skyscrapers are going like viral within that subreddit or this community, but I fly across this map and I see 4 skyscrapers between the cities. It's insane. This is what I'm talking about. They're a different caliber of player on here. They're crazy people. Hell, even by the end of the wipe, I helped a group build one, just so I could see what it was kind of like and how they go about it. Unfortunately, I was pretty busy around this time as well, planning and getting married, and then going on my honeymoon. Everyone say congrats, Stu! Woo! But I didn't get to spend much time at the tower. I did, unfortunately for me, get to help them dig the tower and learn about drop mining, which was still pretty neat. I learned some things, and it looked pretty cool.
I'm underneath the rock. Can't see nothing. I don't see nothing. Maybe way over here.
I don't see it, but I hear it.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's full of holes. Look at that. Oh, is that weird looking, man? Looks like something from outer space. Like, everything's all disappearing. We can't pick up all the rock underground, man. That's good destroyed stone. Maybe we'll have some floating rocks at the end. Oh yeah, it's all like deleting itself.
And it was around this time I decided I was done for the wipe. I gave my keys away to the bunker, to my friends that I helped build the tower for, and they helped me get started when I first joined the server. And I decided to hang up my hat at my wasteland retreat, which not only hadn't been touched in over 100 days on the server, but I don't even know if other players ever even saw it in person. I didn't see any loot ever taken from it. So I'm gonna give one last tour, because I'm proud of what I built here, and I had a ton of fun on this server. It kind of changed the way that I saw 7 Days to Die. I mean, this game has so much potential. I never expected the PvP scene to be so fun, but I definitely recommend it. Alright, well I hope you all enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what you think, and how you would survive out here.